All right, everyone, welcome to Corporate Junky. I am your man, Corp J, and thank you for joining me today. So I am excited to do this video. This is a part 2 video from a video that I just released regarding AMA, American Music Awards, new category for Afrobeats. So American Music Awards just officially announced on October 13th that they are now adding a new category for Afrobeats called Favorite Afrobeat Artist. So I did a video about that, which I'm going to link to this video. So go take a look at that video where I covered who is nominated. The 5 nominees for this newly created category for AMA are all Nigerian artists, and we're so very proud of them. But go take a look at that video and then come watch this video, or watch this video, go take a look at that video, because that video sets the context for this video. So I wanted to discuss this video because you may very well know that the award season is upon us. So we're getting, especially here in the United States, I will say, the awards coming up in November. We're starting to see official list for the awards that are coming up in November. So the AMA put out their official list for nomination that are being voted on now. They put it out on October 13th. MTV EMA, the MTV EMA also put theirs out on October 12th, which would be the MTV Europe Music Awards, put theirs out on October 12th, a day before the AMA. So on this video, I want to talk to you guys about the disinformation that we're seeing regarding who made the list and who didn't make the list, specifically Black Sherif. So there is a lot of disinformation out there that Black Sherif is up for nomination for the MTV Europe Music Awards, and that simply isn't true. That is not true. That's not what we're seeing officially with MTV. You won't find any credible publication reporting on this. MTV also isn't reporting on that. The Billboard isn't reporting on that. So you won't find any credible source reporting on this. So then why are people putting this out there? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know, but let me show you what we're seeing in terms of that, because I wanted to put out this video so you guys understand that if you've seen something out there regarding this, it is simply not true. I'm a fan of Black Sherif. I think he's an amazing artist, and I would love to see him win a nomination for a category, but that simply isn't what we're seeing. What we have officially is the nomination for the favorite Afrobeat artist, which was created by the AMA, and that's official, and every credible publication has reported on this. So we do have that, but for MTV we simply don't have anything. But let me show you what's going on so far. So here's what we're seeing in terms of when this was put out. So as I mentioned earlier on, the official list was put out by MTV Europe Music Award on October 12th. And that's when the official list for the nomination for 2022 was put out. And naturally, as you know, many people wrote about it. People jumped on that news. However, the information we're seeing by a lot of these publications that were put out about it is just simply not true regarding Black Sherif. And so let's go over it. So here is what you're seeing in terms of people that actually put this out there about Black Sherif being nominated for an MTV Awards. And that's simply not true. If there's anything I try to do with my platform is making sure that I provide accurate information to both my subscribers and viewers. And right now, that's just simply not true. So let's just go through a few of this. So here's one. Here you see Black Sherif nominated for 2022 MTV Awards. This was put out a day ago. So today, as of the recording of this video, today is October 15th. So a day ago would mean that this was put out yesterday, which would be October 14th, which would be a few days from when the official list from MTV was put out, which was on the 12th. Here's one from Ghana News. Most of these that I'm going to show you are from Ghana's publication or some blogs from Ghana. So I'm going to go through a few of them. So Black Sherif nominated for 2022 MTV Europe Music Award. This was put out 2 days ago. And here's another one. Black Sherif earns nomination in 2022 MTV Europe Award 3 days ago. So that will put it on October 12th that this was put out. So maybe within minutes from when MTV released theirs. Here's another one from celebrities.com, whatever that blog article is. Black Sherif bags nomination. And if you click into any one of these, it'll give you some insight to what was written. So again, this is October 12th, within minutes, I would say, from when MTV put theirs out. And so it goes on here. So it says here, although Black Sherif lost that to a French rapper, he has also a shot at another title as he bags a nomination for the 2022 MTV Europe Music Awards. Blacko, which is his nickname, has been locked into a fifth gear on a highway since he first gained popularity a few years ago. And it goes on and on and on. So here's the list that they put out, that MTV put out. And I'm going to show you this also officially on MTV. So if you go through this, you're not going to find Black Sherif being nominated for anything. But apparently on this list, there's a list that he's on. But that's just not what we're seeing officially with MTV. So I'm going to go through this, very slowly here so you guys can kind of see this. And you can always, pause this video and I'm going to go through it again if I'm going through fast for you all. So here's what we see. So we're seeing that there is supposedly a Best African Act category that was created by MTV, that you have all of these artists on, and that's not true. At least we don't have an official statement from MTV about any category called Best African Act that was created by MTV. So you have Ira Star, you have Black Sherif, supposedly on this under this category. You have Burna Boy, you have Thames, you have and that simply isn't true. We don't have a category for MTV called Best African Act. Neither do we have any of these nominees for that. So here's another one that you probably will find. So here's one here, another Ghana. This says GhanaPlug.com. And it says Black Sherif nominated for Best African Act at 2022 MTV EMA. And again, it goes into Ghana's musician Mohammed Ishmael Sherif, popularly known as Black Sherif, has bagged the nomination at the 2022 MTV Europe Music Award. And, it goes on and on in that. And you'll find this with all of these publications. So I don't know where they're getting that information on, because when we do go to like credible sites, which is what I try to do when I find information, when the AMA released their official list and created the category for Afrobeats called the favorite Afrobeat artist, what I do as a content creator is vet the information, right? I don't just look at one source and then run with it. Most of these publications that I've just showed you, if I go through a lot of these ones, you will find that the information is virtually the same. It's essentially copying and pasting. So one person came out with a false information and everybody just ran with it, they copied and pasted it, and they just made content and just created some kind of false information out there. And that's simply not true. We don't have that. So I don't do that as a content creator because I know that there's a lot of misinformation and disinformation out there regarding things. So I try to vet things properly because I want to make sure that I'm giving you all, my subscribers as well as my viewers, accurate information. Now, am I always going to get it right? No, probably not. But I know that if I somehow in the future come up with an information in error, I would do my best to retract that information and provide you guys with a correction on that. But so here's what we have from Billboard, who also printed out something. And Billboard is a credible source. So I try to go to Billboard and many other credible sources like Data Chart to vet information regarding, Afrobeats or any music category. I go directly to the source itself. That's what I do with these things. I don't read blogs, articles that are written by these things. I go to the actual factual sources. And so here is Billboard's coverage on this. And that was, again, look at this. This was written probably within minutes, October 12th. And it tells you right here that, 2022 MTV EMA nomination full list. If you scroll down here, I'm not going to bore you with all of that stuff. You can always go on billboards.com website and you can read this information yourself. Here is the list. Here is the complete list of the categories and the nomination for 2022. So best song. So let's just go through this real quickly. And then I'm going to take you to the official website for MTV also, because I want to show you what Billboard at least covers on there. So here's best song. Here are all the nominees. Here's best video. Here are the nominees. And this is the information that some of those publications reference. However, they somehow added in or got somewhere where there is a category for best African act, and that's we're not seeing that anywhere. But best artist, and here is best artist nominees. Best new, I would imagine maybe that's best new artist. Best collaboration, best live, best pop, best K-pop, best Latin, best electronic, best hip hop, best rock, best alternative, best R&B, best long form video, video for good, biggest fans, best push, and then last but not the least, best metaverse performance. So again, nothing here regarding best African act, as we just saw with a few of those publications. So let me take you to MTV's official website, so you guys can sort of vet this also. So when you come to MTV's official website, so here is MTV's official website. And so when you come to the page, this is what you're going to immediately see, is the latest information that they put out there. And this is MTV. So you can go to MTV EMA.com and you'll find this information. This is as of today, October 15th, at the recording of this video. This is what we have. So he says right here, see the complete list of MTV EMA 2022 nominees. And that's where even the likes of Billboard got the information, as well as these other blog articles out there that are putting out some disinformation. So it says, see the complete list of MTV EMA's 2022 nominees. And if you go through this, and it tells you right here that the MTV EMA 2022 will take place in, I can't pronounce that German word, but in Germany, at the Multifunctional Indoor Arena, PSD Bank Dome. So it tells you the complete list right here. And so we'll just go through this. This is officially from MTV, right? And so, these are the ones that put out the information. And so I'm not sure where these other people got this information. So let's just go through this. Again, this is best song. Same categories that we saw with both Billboard as well as the other publications that are putting this information out. So best song, I'm going to go slowly here. Best video. Best artist. Best collaboration. Best live. Best pop. Best new. And with Best New, which I would imagine is Best New Artist, we see Thames. So as a matter of fact, Thames is the only Afrobeat artist that is up for nomination, and she is up for nomination for the category of Best New. That's the only one that I found in terms of Afrobeat artist that is up for nomination for MTV Europe Music Awards. And you're seeing her name here, Thames, for Best New. But let's just keep going. Best K-pop, Best Latin, Best Electronic, Best Hip Hop, Best Rock, Best Alternative, Best R&B, Best Long Form Video, Video for Good, Biggest Fans, Best Push, and then last but not the least, Best Metaverse Performance. So again, nothing of the mention for a category for Afrobeat called Best African Act, and nothing of the sort for nominees regarding Afrobeat artists for this year, 2022. Now, is there a chance that they will create one for Afrobeat for 2023? Possibly, and I would love to see that, and I would love to see the likes of Black Sherif, as well as Burna Boy, Wizkid, Thames, and many of the Afrobeat artists up for that category. But for now, we don't have that. So I wanted to at least address that's what we're seeing. We're not seeing anything. So officially, the only category that we have for Afrobeat is for the AMA, the American Music Awards, who just created a category for Afrobeat called the Favorite Afrobeat Artist. That is the name of the category they just created. They created that October 13th. Officially, that was sent out, and that is official. The Recording Academy, the Grammys, is also considering a category for Afrobeat. It is not official yet. I released a video with Harvey Mason, the CEO of the Grammys, where he met with a few other Afrobeat artists to discuss the possibilities of Afrobeats becoming a category. So they are working through that process. That has not been officially announced or created yet. And so as far as we know, the only institution here in the United States that has created a category for Afrobeat is the AMA. And we're very excited about that, right? Now, I know that as the Grammys is considering a category for Afrobeat, I know that they are going to create one. Once that is done, I will come in and I will announce that, and I will create a video regarding that. I know MTV possibly will create one too, and once that is done, I will announce that. But again, we don't have an official category for MTV or the Grammys. We only have one for AMA. Either way, an amazing accomplishment for all of the artists that are up for nomination for AMA Awards that will be held on the November 20th. So that's going to be covered and held November 20th for the AMAs. And we look forward to the other institutions and other award categories for these other platforms and these other networks. So anyway, I wanted to do this video. Please like this video, share the content, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time.
Varje gång jag bak på dig, jag tänker vilket kap jag har gjort. Jag skulle gå tillbaka till tid, göra om allt igen.